Hey guys, welcome to Motivation Monday and Care is Cared For. I just want to start by thanking y'all so much for your patience because I know it really ain't even Monday anymore. But I appreciate y'all three for riding with me. Y'all loyal three who always watching. I know y'all know I always got something to say, but I've just been tired lately. But the motivation has still been there. I just save it in my phone. So thanks for bearing with me. But today we're going to talk about how weeds are flowers too. So a lot of people get caught up in the beauty of flowers and then get irritated with weeds. But they're the same thing. They all have different reasons for being here. And I want to talk about the cons before I talk about the pros, just so we can end on a good note. But with this slight level of deception, it's important to realize that everything that glitters ain't gold. Like, the grass always looks greener on the other side, but you don't know what that grass is going through. You don't know the environment. You don't know the true ins and outs. So you can't base what you're going through and what you're looking at somebody else's view. They might have it worse than you do, and you're not being grateful for where you are in the moment and appreciating the lessons that you're learning, and you're being ungrateful. And everything that glitters ain't gold. You know, you might get exactly what that person has, and that's why they say be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. You don't know what all it took for some people to get where they are, or you don't know what facade they're putting up. Which leads me to the next point. Sometimes it can be a wolf in sheep's clothing. Like, it seems like everything is great, but there's a lot of deception and manipulation going on that you can't see in the forefront. So don't base your life on anybody else's. You got your own dreams, your own goals, your own life, and you came here alone. So don't let anybody else's appearance keep you down. Lastly, sometimes you waste time nurturing an imposter, and you put forth so much energy that could have been used somewhere else and more efficiently, and now you're out of time. So it's important. Well, we're gonna go right into the cons. We'll talk about why it's important in just a moment. I'm sorry, right into the pros. So the pro about weeds also being flowers, even bad things can have good things come from them. So think about all the bad relationships you were in. Did you not have fun some of the time? Like, it may have been based on a lie, but in that moment you felt happiness. I'm not saying go back and chase it, because you know you don't need toxicity in your life. If you got out of a bad relationship, stay out of it. But you know, even in those bad relationships or jobs that didn't end out well, or whatever the case may be, did you not learn a lesson from it? Now you have something under your belt to say, if I ever encounter this again, this is how I would react instead. Or I'm not going to put up with XYZ, or I'm going to make sure that my boundaries are established early on so I don't get walked all over, etc. Like, it makes you a better person moving forward because you're able to advocate for yourself better. Also, it still has beauty. Like, if you ever wake up early in the day when the weeds have bloomed, like, sometimes I think they're dandelions, but they have like this beautiful bright essence, and they look happy, especially when it's a bunch of them together, like a little field of dandelions. Of course, you know they're weeds, but they look good. Also, they still have a purpose, and everything here has a purpose. Sometimes we don't understand it, but sometimes it's not for us to understand. We got to keep that in mind. And I looked up some benefits of weeds, and they actually protect, fertilize, and condition the soil. So whereas we're always ready to get rid of them, they could be helping us. Like, that could teach you where a good spot would be to grow a garden. It could teach you where, you know, the best probability of growing stuff. So if you got a good probability of growing there, you wouldn't want to put a fountain over it, would you? No. Like, you want to utilize it to its maximum capability. Also, weeds attract beneficial insects, so I didn't really research what insects are beneficial, but as I get more into gardening, I guess I'll figure it out and I'll come back and let y'all know. Also, some weeds are edible and pack nutrition, so we're so quick to get rid of them and don't even know that they serve a purpose. And I also have this natural herbs book that tells you the different plants and stuff that can help heal your body. And surprisingly enough, there are some weeds in there. Like, we label them as weeds because they're quote unquote inconvenient to us, but have we ever thought about how we're disrupting what the ecosystem has going on? Also, weeds help encourage biodiversity, so we don't want everything to be the same because nothing else will be able to thrive. So we need a little bit of diversity to keep things interesting. And I just thought that that was very cool because I never really thought of weeds as purposeful, and now it makes me look at them a little differently. So all in all, it's important to identify the signs, good and bad. So if you see red flags, don't try to push them off as nothing. Like, tend to them. Also, be grateful for the lessons and appreciate everything, because sometimes what may seem like it's bad will turn out for good. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for tuning in to Motivation Monday and Care is Cared For. And also, I know y'all can't see me, but I just want you to feel me and hear me. And I just love being out here, and I didn't want to turn the flash on because I'm enjoying the lights. I don't really feel like I need to explain that to y'all, but I just wanted to tell y'all. I think I already told y'all that at the beginning, but I'm gonna say it again. But have a good night, y'all.